many kilometers.
And welcome back to the Boardwalk Casino in the beautiful city of Quebec in the Eastern Cape. This is your SunBet Poker Tour. It's our fourth stop in the second season of the nationwide tour. And tonight we're bringing you the High Roller event, a much anticipated event always. R1,000,000 guaranteed for it. It's a 40k buy-in. In seat 1 will be Norman Cherry. Starting stack is 300,000 chips. Gary's out there briefing the players. Seat number 4 will be Alvin Pillay. Seat number 5 is Rajiv Punath. Rajiv's had a good series so far. He won the Super Stack on the weekend, and then on Monday he won the Big Shot Super Bounty, picked up 7 bounties and took down first place. Fayyad Albertus was in second place in that. Ray Adams third.
No, because they're sideways, he's saying. I know from
in
the top, he says sideways.
Seat 6, Clayton Tallywent, of course, had a very successful series at Sun City. Haven't seen too much of Clayton in this current series, so nice to have him on the feature table.
Anybody else?
And in Seat 8, needing no introduction, an old stalwart of the poker scene in here, playing out of Botswana, Chinese national, Mr. Wawi Sun.
Bring one.
So the players getting ready for action. We have 5 players for the feature table. They're just miking up the 5th player as soon as he takes his seat, which will be Clayton, and he's there already. You can see his bag and that. Play will be getting underway. Blinds will be 500, 1,000 with a big blind ante of 1,000. So your starting stack, nice and deep, 300 bigs to start off with. Nice hour-long blind levels, and that's why I say a much anticipated event always. A lot of players that weren't here on the weekend have come in for the high roller, and then they'll stay for the R2,000,000 guaranteed main event. It was the PLO 5-card invitational Mark Joseph event, and he actually won his own event yesterday. Came second at Sun City to Howard Lipman, and he went one better yesterday by taking down that title. We hear Big David Ralph in the background, busy telling the players that we're about to shuffle up and deal.
Move a bit more, please. You're painting the wrong place.
This is my thing. Yeah.
So Gary waiting for the next player to come in.
Yeah. A little bit that side. Yeah.
Gary just briefing all the players properly there.
Yeah, see now?
No phones on the table, Alvin. No phones on the table.
Dealer taking control.
You're a painter, man.
It's always a lovely event down here at the Boardwalk Casino. It's a beautiful looking place. Lovely weather outside. We've had a bit of wind and rain, but in between some nice bright sunshine. Very quaint looking and beautiful looking hotel. And of course, lots of nice restaurants in the vicinity. The mall has really grown now that it's completed. Lots of things to do in there. So always a good place to bring the family, I would suggest, for come play some poker, and there'll be plenty for them to do here as well.
Maybe first hand we can get.
So the dealer's about to
take 2 out, 1 time.
shuffle up and deal.
100, 5 and 500, 1,000, 1,000.
So blinds of 500, 1,000. First cards are on underway.
1,000. 1,000.
So action on Rajiv, he folds.
Raise to 2,500, 2,500.
There's a raise to 2,500 by Mr. Sun.
2.5.
Called by Norman Cherry.
You went to bed early yesterday. Somebody you go so early.
So we go 2 to the flop there. Flop is deuce, ace, 3.
I'm
hungry now.
Oh.
Bet.
We are the Nandos.
William Amin.
Bet.
William and me.
Bet.
How can I go 3, 4 early morning?
Check to Mr. Sun, even the pre-flop aggressor. He continues. on the river.
Look at
And
Mr. Sun.
Mr. Sun will take down the first hand there.
I tell.
I got a straight there. Very good.
You should join.
You should join.
Yeah, no, I'm not big blind. Then otherwise I would have, participate.
500, 1,000, 1,000 on the end.
Yeah, I don't like winning the first hand. Now, yes.
You like winning the last hand.
So we'll move on to the second hand.
I think the same seat I was in. I was sitting here. Your seat, winning seat, man. Winning seat.
And when you had aces?
That's it. Aces was 2 or 3.
500.
Yes, number 2.
500. 1,000, sorry, 1,000. 1,000. Raise to 2,500. 2,500.
The sun.
5 total.
Okay.
Okay.
So into a multi-way pot. The flop is 7-6-8.
Bet. Bet.
Action on Rajiv, he checks. Mr. Sun checks.
Took a bet.
Turn 10.
Took a bet.
Checked by both players. The river 4.
Took a bet. Cards up.
You ace, I win.
Yeah, queen.
Queen high.
Queen eye for Rajiv. And that's
Told you ace,
good.
I win.
On card street, eh?
And Mr. Sun takes
Bet
down
on
the
that
hand.
You rip off me.
I fold. Oh,
So Mr. Sun picking up a few hands here early on.
Turn our thing.
Good. Blinds of
turn you can bet.
100, 1,000. 1,000 ante. Small blind Rajiv.
Yeah, because this is my friend, Botswana, Yesterday, Nico was having a lot of fun there. Table.
Of course, Rajiv, an Indian national playing out of Namibia, as we've told you many times before.
Still
He
sleeping.
said he's waited 7 years to win
Another table now.
a title on the Monster Jam, or now known as the SunBet Poker Tour, and
Yeah,
he's
no,
picked up
no,
2
no,
in
no,
quick
because those
succession.
Jumping there, no?
Not a satellite. Not a
So
satellite.
he was extremely happy with that.
No, I don't know.
So the next hand is underway.
5 hand.
1,000.
Mr. Sun under the gun.
That boy is playing this one.
Queen 3 of spades.
That one. Yeah, they're starting 5-5.
1,000. 1,000.
Action on Alvin on the button. Pocket 7s. He'll raise it to 3,000.
3,000.
Rajiv out the way. Clayton in the big blind. 8 deuce off. I think that'll go back to the dealer. Doesn't like giving up his big blind, but
Get a hand on the button.
terrible hand there, so you'll let it go quickly.
Why you throw my hand away like that? look at
Like a shit.
like it's shit.
That's really shit.
It is, yeah. I got a king 6 of club.
That's like
So a
kings
few
into
technical things
ace
sorted
10
out there quickly by Hugo. Pictures coming up nicely now.
Side. Blancaito.
So Mr. Sun will be in the big blind. Norman Cherry under the gun. He had a very good main event at Sun City,
Oh, Azam is playing the high road.
but his VPIP was very low. So we'll see if he's learned from that experience and becomes a little bit more active. But he did extremely well there with his top 5 finish.
Geo is there.
1,000.
So action on Norman, pocket 5s.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Call. 1,000.
Limps in. Round to Alvin. Jack 9 suited, you'll like those.
Raise to 4,000.
And he makes it 4,000, adding the extra 1,000 for the limper.
1,000 total.
Rajiv lets go of ace 8 off. Clayton with ace queen though in the small blind. I think you could see a 3-bet here from him.
Eight seconds. Raise.
There comes the 3-bet.
13,500.
Makes it 13.5 to go.
500.
So now Norman will fold off pocket fives. Action back to Alvin.
500 total.
He is in position on Clayton, but is
Not working. Close it.
facing a fairly healthy 3-bet here. So extra 9,500 for him.
Don't normally fold his hand.
He says, I don't normally fold this, but it is a healthy 3-bet and giving Clayton respect. There's a view of the outer table. Giovanni Zanetti, Joe Boirami, Azim,
To bang you the first
local man. He owns the curry restaurant down in the mall.
hand. You play.
We remember him from last year. Not scared to fire at all.
Design that one.
And I think this is the back of Kivit, Martinez Miller.
He wins. If he calls.
If I call.
This is no, if you, I mean, if he calls, but he can't call. Can, but then
You can, if I call, maybe much more. But you, if you bet on top of it, then probably
So we move on to the next hand.
must come.
Like,
Yeah, correct.
no more showing now.
Correct.
Don't show, don't show.
Alvin?
Son is
I think
taking
you gave me the
notes.
wrong card.
I'm also not showing anymore.
Alvin folds.
Eh,
I'm not showing.
2-5.
Rajiv puts in the raise.
Enough with your bullying, yeah?
2,500 total. 2,500 total.
It's 2,500. Norman Cherry makes the call.
I'm just saying, Rajiv, check your card.
I got two cards, yes.
No, I'm saying, Alvin, that you took his card.
No, I didn't.
Check it back.
So pocket twos for Rajiv. No help on that flop. This is for Mr. Sun.
Check it back.
I think my draw you put this side.
And the ace 3 for Norman. No help. So Mr. Sun, bottom pair though. And he's got the hit.
3,500.
No more showing, Mr.
500.
Norman Cherry
more
will
showing.
fold. And Rajiv folds as well. And Mr. Sun takes down another hand.
You want to kill the people here.
Hey,
Small deuce.
As I said, there's Martinez Miller on the outer table.
small twos, when it comes another one, it becomes a strong two, not a small two anymore. Become a big two.
Azim, Giovanni Zanetti, Gio already winning the Mega Million. Got heads up with Ahmed Karam.
Big blind, please.
They did an ICM deal and Gio took the trophy as well as the slightly more money.
How's the roulette going?
The ruler champion.
Oh, okay.
Rajiv,
So Rajiv under the gun.
1,000 to play.
Ace 5 off.
The mission is over.
Call, 1,000 to play. Clayton.
He just limps in. Action on Clayton. 4-3 off.
1,000.
10-7 suited for Mr. Sun on the button. The Daniel Negreanu, the 10-7.
No, no, what time they starting? But
Little slam. Huh? Little slam. No?
He comes with a limp.
More check raise. Check.
So Norman Cherry in the small blind. He's going to call. Round to Alvin. A Queen 4 suited in the big. He's checked. We go to the flop.
Check.
Jack 6 5 flop. No hearts
2,500.
there for Mr. Sun. There's an up and down for
2,500,
Norman
right?
Cherry.
Call.
5 for Rajiv, the bottom pair. So Rajiv is bet and it's been called.
Check
The
for
6
Rajiv.
on the turn. It's gone check, check. 4 on the river
3,000.
for Norman is no good. So Rajiv with the 5 is good and has betted.
8 seconds.
Come on.
Cool.
Call. Let's see them.
It calls. He thinks it was a busted flush draw by Rajiv.
That's 4.
Huh?
That's 4.
Okay, thank you.
That's up and down straight draw. Putting on a flush draw.
That's exactly what I said. He was putting Rajiv on a flush draw that Rajiv missed. There's Mariette Language taking up her place. First time we've seen Mariette this series.
Blinds in.
So a lot of players coming in today for this high roller and then staying for the main event over the
Basically, put
weekend.
me on a bluff.
Yeah.
And Mariette is one of them. So nice
bluffing
to
or
see
you're
Mariette here.
I'm a little bit required. Explain to me.
Split.
It
Nice value, man.
can't be bluffing. I put you on a flush draw.
So you expect him to call on a bluff.
No, I mean, if he didn't, he can't call.
Can't call.
Luckily, he
Yeah, but on the flop, I'm not going anywhere.
no, because it takes so long.
Why is there so much money here?
Players always love to break down their hands afterwards and justify why they did things.
And I said, okay.
To fold.
I don't, if you put two chips, then
So action on Rajiv. Jack deuce
500.
off.
1,000, Klassen. 1,000. 1,000.
Folds.
Norman. 1,000 to play.
oh, Mariette also here.
So round to Norman Cherry
500 more.
on the button. He's going to limp in with a 7-6 off.
Check a raise.
Alvin is folded. So Rajiv in the big 9 deuce checks back.
Check a
So
bet.
King 5 flop. The 9 high of Rajiv is still ahead here. It's gone check. Rajiv has a spade draw as well now.
1,000.
And he puts 1,000.
2,000.
Norman has a gut shot, but he'll fold it. And Rajiv will bet with a 9 high, which was the best hand.
You like it?
So currently have 9 players that have jumped in already. And expect that number to continue to swell, because we can already see there's 5 on this outs table, so that means there's already 10 players, because we have 5 on the feature table. And a lot of other players that we know that are here for this event always elect to come in at a level or two later on this high roller when the blinds are slightly up.
Where is it? Okay, I'll bring it.
You know, there's the age-old debate whether you jump in at the beginning
What's wrong with you?
or wait a few levels.
I didn't see that.
And there are varied
1,000 to play.
opinions on that. So Mr. Sun with the ace deuce suited. He's going to put in the raise, I think, to 2.5.
Raise to 2,500.
Makes it 2,500. Norman Cherry folds. Alvin with the ace 8 will make the call.
2,5.
In position on the button. Jack 8 suited for Rajiv. He'll come along.
2,5.
Just Clayton in the big blind. 6-5 off. Getting a great price now to call for 1,500 into a pot of already 13.5.
Names don't know me.
I'm not sure. I can't.
8 seconds.
So he's going to make the call. Priced in nicely.
Call.
So we're going to go to a 4-way flop. So the flop is 9-3-10.
Wait. Check a bet.
So up and down for Rajiv.
Check a bet.
Nothing really for anybody
Check a
else.
bet.
Let's check 2 Alvin.
Check.
Alvin checks as well.
Check a bet.
King of clubs strengthens the draws for Rajiv, and he's going to bet it now.
Bet
He has a
6,000.
flush draw to go with his up and down draw.
6,000 to play.
And nothing for anybody else, and I think
Play, Alvin.
that pretty much will get rid of everybody.
Fold.
Alvin's out the way, and Rajiv will take down the hand. So nicely played by Rajiv with his
Like that.
combo draw there on the turn, putting in the bet and taking down the hand.
Jack.
Other one you can either one check in the stream.
Jack. Jack.
We can see more and more players coming in to take their places.
Security reason, I can't disclose.
The player coming to the feature table. I think that's Peter De Necker. I can't see properly from here. We'll find out very shortly.
Is he mic'd up? Is he mic'd up?
And he'll come into seat 2, and that will be a starting stack of 300,000 chips. He needs to get his mic on. You can't take your seat on the feature table until you're mic'd up.
Even on the flops, and everything I'm coming.
So action on Norman Cherry under the gun. King 8 suited.
Call,
And
1,000.
he keeps to his
Hold,
philosophy
1,000.
of limping in. Round to Rajiv on the button. He'll come along for the ride.
Be wearing your jacket.
Clayton 9-3 off in the small blind.
So it's just live now.
I get it, dude.
Says, all right, I'll just complete. Maybe I get a miracle flop, but I'm getting a wonderful price to do so for 500 more. Mr. Sun checks back.
Why you put the phone down now?
So 5-8 jack flop. Norman Rajiv flops another up and down. Pair and a flush draw for Norman, and he's going to bet it. Mr. Sun has the 5.
No
The only one that didn't connect was Clayton.
Sorry, sir. Can I be from the table,
So
sir?
Rajiv makes the call with his up and down.
Left bench on the table.
Mr. Sun with his bottom pair.
Under the
He'll
table,
get
either,
rid
Alvin.
of that.
Nowhere near the table. If you want to use the phone, just stand up and go stand by the rail.
Just ban him, railing.
So
the
we
rail,
go to
Alvin,
the
by the
turn.
rail.
And there's the money card for Rajiv. Norman checks. Not for Rajiv, for Norman, sorry. And he checks his
2,000,
flush.
play.
And he gets Rajiv to
Called
bet in him.
3,000.
So he's check called once he's hit his flush.
Ah, took a
The
bet.
river jack. If he checks again, he'll get.
6,000.
He's going to bet, and Rajiv will have to get out the way. I was going to say if he checked again, he would have got Rajiv to have a little bluff at him possibly, but he gets the plus 12.5k.
Here you go, sir.
There
Please
is
put your
Mariette.
chips outside of the box.
The outer table.
Yeah, just a minute.
And we see Stephen Courtney's taken his seat as
500,
well. So
1,000,
as I said,
1,000
players
on the
starting
ante.
to stream
500,
in now.
1,000 on the ante.
12 players now. We have 6 on each table. And that number will continue to swell. Million rand guaranteed. There was a million rand guaranteed for the Mega Million, and that went to 1.5 million. So 50% over is guarantee, even in a quieter venue, if we can call it like that, like Boardwalk. Traditionally, Grand West and Times Square, the two big busy venues.
1,000 to play.
So Peter De Necker under the gun, Jack 8 off.
Fold.
He'll
1,000.
fold. Round to Alvin, he's folding
1,000 G.
on Rajiv.
1,000.
He is folded. Clayton folds.
100 more, 1,000 total.
Mr. Sun
Great.
limps in with the King Jack.
Right.
Norman Cherry checks back his Dolly Parton.
Check a bet.
Mr. Sun's
Bet.
King High still ahead. It's gone check.
Check a bet.
Turn is a 4. Gut shot draw there now for Norman. Both have a flush draw. The flush comes in now for both of them. Mr. Sun has the Jack high flush and 9 high flush for Norman. So maybe Mr. Sun can get some money from him. It's 2,000. You see the big intake of breath on the side by Norman, which normally means he's going to have to make that crying
So
call.
you can't have your phone on
He
the
knows his
table.
beat, but he doesn't
Around
want
the
to fold the
table,
9 high
underneath the
flush
table.
just in case.
Alvin, you made a problem.
He makes the call.
Now you told him to put underneath the table. Flush, check high flush.
Jack is good.
He shows Jack high flush.
Check high flush is
And
good.
Norman shows a 9 high flush.
Big hand, yeah. Free flop.
But I didn't raise.
Put that 500 in there.
You turn it, eh? You turn the flush. Put 2 hearts, huh?
Sorry?
You got a 1 heart.
Oh, 1 heart. Oh, king heart. Oh, yeah.
Please don't listen to Alvin over here. No phones at the table at all whatsoever.
So the dealer just
But if you wanna use the phone, just
reiterating
stand
the
there by
rule of
thing
the
there,
no
do
phones at
whatever
the
you gotta
table,
do,
the
and then
sensitive
come back.
electronic equipment, etc. If players can't keep their phones on the rail or under the rail, they must step away from the table.
My job's so hard, eh?
So we'll move on to the next hand.
Is he allowed to talk at the table?
No, he's not either.
Like a flight. You're not supposed to use the phone, you know? Tell them you must use the flight mode.
Rajiv giving a little bit of banter back and saying, can we even talk?
1,000.
So many rules at the feature table. So Alvin with the Jack-9 suited again in hearts. He had this hand
Raise.
earlier. He puts in the raise.
3,000.
Last time he raised it, he got 3-bet and folded it. That was by
10,000.
Clayton, who had ace-queen. Clayton folds. Mr. Sun. Pocket twos comes along for a flop.
3,000.
Going duck hunting.
3,000 total.
Norman Cherry with the queen 10 comes along. Peter Denecker folds Jack 9 in the big blind. Jack 9 off suit. So 3 to the flop. So 9 ace queen, all clubs. Norman has the 10 of clubs and he's also hit the queen, so he's come off the best on the flop. Alvin has hit the 9, nothing for Mr. Sun. 5 of hearts doesn't change anything. Norman's queen is still ahead. It's gone check to the river. The 3 still doesn't change. Norman is ahead here and will take down the hand.
Look at turn and river for me.
Queen's good.
Another pot for Norman.
But no, we're not to bet.
No betting whatsoever. Clayton asking Rajiv, or asking Alvin, no bet. You raised pre. But he had all hearts, there were all clubs there.
Oh, sorry.
A view of the outer table. Joe playing with the chips. Joe Boyrami
5,000
Zim.
more. Alvin, thank you.
looking at the camera. Marietta, of course. And Martinez and Stephen Courtney.
Bojani also that side. Bojani is so he's not playing.
Action on Rajiv. Ace 7 off.
Rajiv, 1,000 to play. Raise to 2,000.
Makes it 2,000.
Hold. 2,000.
Platin folds. Pocket sixes for Mr. Sun.
Call.
He'll make the call.
2,000. Call. 2,000 total.
Norman calls with the suited queen.
Fold.
Peter let go the small blind.
Call.
And Alvin calls in the big with queen jack off.
Yeah, we can paint something.
5-3-5 flop.
Check a bet.
Pocket sixes of Mr. Sun. Still ahead here. Just check to him. 14.5k in the pot. Looks like he's gone for about 4.5.
Bet 4,500.
Yeah, exactly 4,500. There's nothing there for Norman. No diamonds, no draws. Folds.
4,500.
Alvin folds.
In the net flash room is Sun.
Rajiv folds. Shows the ace of spades, so I'm going on the nut flush draw. Of course, he needs runner for that.
Rajiv, you are another big blind.
Oh,
There's the picture of the shot clock on the outer table.
Some change with the sun, please.
Joe Boy in the hand.
Doc, please get mic'd up first. Please get mic'd up first. Like, go right there for the guy with the mic. Can't delete in until then.
It looks like there was a big 3-bet. And a lot of players had called. Only on Gio's moved all in. Looks like he
That's more
4-bet
blind,
shoved. And he shows it proudly and takes down the hand pre-flop. With an impish
One down.
smile of his.
AJ in the house.
Like he's just pulled something.
AJ in the house.
So ace-3 for Clayton.
2,500.
He raises to 2.5 power.
2,500.
Sun out the way.
2,500. Raise to 6,500.
Folded to Peter
6,500.
Denecker, and he's going to raise with a suited connector, 8-7 suited.
Good. Call.
And Clayton calls the 3-bet with the ace-3 off. So pretty decent flop if you're going to 3-bet with 8-7.
Bet.
Nothing for Clayton. Peter is hit top pair with a gut shot, backdoor spades.
Hello,
Sir,
how are you?
I'm good, thank you, sir. And you?
Can I get a bottle of water, still water, and a Coke Zero?
Come right up, sir. Would you like some
And
please?
ice with that, yeah.
And he puts in the bet,
Bet 8,500. Oh.
and Clayton will fold. So nice
Blind
hand by Peter.
Okay, turn your blind and get a phone. Cool.
So we'll move on to the next hand.
How are you doing?
Rajiv will be in the small blind. He's not at the
been-
table
Rajiv?
currently. He
Been the
stepped
sheriff on
away,
this table, yes. He's
taking his
son.
seat again now. In time for the hand.
You just started, just eyeing your stack on.
I think who's got the big stack here? I mean, you know,
Doc Pather has come in into seat 9.
Much.
this is the first level.
So there is Kanesh in seat 9. Doc
It's 2 tables.
The
to
sun.
everyone.
1,000.
Kinzo.
How many players in that set? 6.
6, 6, 6, 7. There's a few hopping in now.
Oh, shouldn't tall, yeah, it's really come.
1,000 to
Doc
play.
folds.
1,000 to play.
Peter folds.
1,000 to play.
As does Alvin with the ace 10. Now going to raise it up from the button. Rajiv with the same hand makes the call.
1,000 total.
And King 9 suited for Clayton in the big blind.
Oh,
He comes along.
right. Okay, no phones on the table, please. Check a bet. Check a bet.
So the 8 Jack 9 flop up and down for both Rajiv and Alvin. There's a second pair for Clayton.
Check a bet.
Trips for Clayton now.
4,000.
Alvin,
4,000. 4,000.
Rajiv elects to bet. He's up and down. Clayton now has trips. He's going to smooth
4,000.
call.
4,000 to play. Call. Check a bet.
4 no help for Rajiv and Alvin. Alvin had also made the call with his up and down. Rajiv shuts down now and checks. So 28k in the pot.
Bet 8,000.
Clayton bets
8,000
8.
to play. Fold. Fold.
Bets a quarter pot. and takes down the hand.
That's the biggest hand.
Get the biggest hand so far.
This one. The leader now. No, there was one more. As big as that.
View of that outer table. Philip the dealer there. As I said, Mariette there. Joe Boy Azim.
Other hand, you guys are bet 6-6.
One of him.
The next one, you fold, the second one.
It's three
First
bet,
you
three
call.
bet.
My time banks, man.
Oh, yeah. Please make sure it's 8, not 9.
It looks like Alam has taken up his seat there as well, so the volume has now gone up on that table as well.
I'll give you only 8.
8 to get, yeah?
So Gary joining me for the first time tonight after having done a lot of admin duties.
Good evening, everybody.
Thank you.
It is a lovely day in Port Elizabeth. Well, it was a lovely day. Bit windy,
Nice sunshine.
but we are live on the stream, which is nice.
Raise to 3,500, 3,500.
And one of the premier events, 1 million guaranteed. A high roller, 40k gets you in.
Call,
I think it's
3,500.
300,000 started. I think so.
Yeah, 300,000 starting stake,
1 hour
Gary.
levels, and then of course the little slam will be joining us in the next 10 minutes or so.
3,500, 3,500.
So that'll be nice as well. So we're going to have a full house this evening, I'm sure. And I note that we have I've been outside, so I've been to the table and I've seen the runners and riders, shall we say, for the
I'm off the table.
the high roller.
If you want to be off the table, be like there by that red thing over there.
Okay.
Yeah, and constantly new players getting added as they enter.
Fold.
As Gary alluded to, that little slam is always popular, and that's going to start in 25 minutes' time. Similar structure to this high roller, also 300,000 starting stake. They just have 45-minute blind levels, not 1 hour blind levels.
So a few boys having a punt here, 5 to the flop.
Bet.
And nice to see Peter Deneka on the table. I haven't seen him for a while. Always good to have on the table with us. Looks like the ace of Peter is
Bet.
running good here. We haven't got photographs of them yet. Let's get
9,500.
Caitlin 2.0 on that.
Fold.
Yeah, for Norman and for Peter.
9,500. Call.
What seat numbers are they in? Let me sort that out now. Seat 1, seat
Check
2.
bet.
That's easy.
Check a bet.
So Gary going to go and do some more admin. Get photos
Bet.
taken for us and put in. So the turn is a 5 of clubs and was checked. So Jack of diamonds on the river.
Bet 15,500. 15,500 to play.
So Norman with his straight has bet 15,500. Peter Deneka has the ace.
Call. Cards up.
Peter makes the call and you'll see that Norman's got the straight.
Straight.
Slide his cards into the muck.
Chairs are low.
And Norman will get a nice pickup there
Didn't bring the chairs from
at this early stage, plus 36.5k.
Yeah,
There's
the
a
big
view
one
back from the
Yeah, the Brit,
the main room
those
into
pictures
this
are like
lovely
this.
setting where our feature
Covers,
table
yeah,
is.
The covers here were making it small.
Got very much that international flair now. Roped off area, the feature table there, as you can see, either side viewing areas. Then you've got other tables out here. This is for the high roller. The little slam is getting ready in the background there. And then, of course, we've got a huge big lounge to the right of this where the rugby can be watched and the Ryder Cup golf was up and the cricket has been on, and like a lounge atmosphere for people to watch the sport. So everything being
1,000
catered
left.
for here. And in the back corner there, by the cameraman now, you can see all the trophies that are still on offer for this week. A number already having been taken down in the first 6 days of this.
1,000.
So pocket aces for Rajiv.
Raise to 2.5, 2,500.
Keeps the raise standard,
2,500 total.
which is exactly what you want to do. Disguise your hand. So Doc Paith in the big blind going to defend with a 7-4 of diamonds.
Call.
Only one of those dangerous hands for the aces. There's gapped connectors, suited connectors, all of those. Oh wow, and as I said it,
Bet.
he's flopped a gut shot
Check a bet.
with a flush draw.
Bet 5,500.
He's
5,500.
checked to Rajiv. Rajiv has come out betting 5,500. I don't think you find Doc folding in a hurry on that flop. You're going to call with 7-4 suited. That's the kind of flop you want.
Raise to 15,500.
And he's raised it. He's got a straight flush draw there.
Total to play. Raise to 31,000. Call 31,000.
Rajiv makes it 31,000. So this pot ballooning up very quickly.
Bet.
Jack on the turn, no help for Doc. Can see his outs at the top of the screen. There's 9 available.
15,000.
He checks. Rajiv bets 15.
Call
Doc
15.
calls. We go to the river.
Check a bet.
The river is a blank. So Doc has missed his big
I don't know
draw.
where I'm standing. I can't afford to lose it that early.
Aces.
Good.
This is a
Yeah,
good.
because you're big blind. You could have a 5 also, a big blind. So I was really. That was the early stage. The aces were cracked.
There is the trophy for this event. SunBet Poker Tour, High Roller winner,
Hey.
Big blind. No?
Boardwalk
Big blind,
2023,
eh?
Sun International, MJPT. Of course, images brought to you by Cardstream.
Retro and a flash draw.
Lucky you don't catch a full.
So there is the chip counts.
I won't.
Rajiv on top, 347. Easy to equate big blinds right now with 1,000. And of course, Doc Paith losing that hand still so deep with 248 bigs.
Then, big blind. Could have a 5 also.
Great flop for your hand.
Oh, okay.
What's the extra one? Oh, there.
As muck.
When they're getting aces, I'm telling because I remember on the feature
1,000
table,
play.
first stage.
You check camera, you find.
Ace King for Alvin
5-8.
and Rajiv having
Blind back.
said flashbacks to when he lost with
3,000.
aces versus kings in the Mega Million.
Not the shooting.
Was all in pre after his 6-bet shove got called by the kings of
7,000 to play.
Stephen Courtney, and there was a
5-8.
king in the window.
I voted 5-8.
No, this one.
Hold. 7,000. Sun 7,000.
More blind.
Raise to 3. Raise to
3.
to Sun 7,000.
So it's raised to 3 by Alvin. Rajiv is 3-bet to 7
7,000.
with pocket 7s. Doc comes along with his 8-5.
7,000.
Action on Norman Cherry.
Hold.
He gets out the
Total
way with
7,000.
also with 8-5. It's suited.
Call.
Alvin just flat calls here. And how's that for a flop if you're Alvin Pillay?
Bet.
Flops them virtually dead. Rajiv would need running 7s.
Bet 7,000. 7,000 to play.
And
Fold.
Alvin checks. Doc folds.
7,000 to play.
Rajiv bets 7 into that.
Call.
Alvin flat calls. He's going to try and milk this for all it's worth.
Dog virtual cards.
Flopping the stone cold nuts there.
6,000.
He bets 6,000 on the turn, and Rajiv will have to go away now. Oh no, Rajiv
6,000.
coming along. Disaster for him if he does find a 7.
Took a bet.
4 is a safe card for him.
Bet 9,000.
Alvin bets
Fold.
9, and Rajiv folds.
You know, I need to sit down just to get a rest. I've been running like
Alvin
a
shows him
banshee.
the stone colds. Yeah, Gary coming back, yes, like he says, he needs to.
I'm actually sweating.
Yeah, you've been running around there, Gaz, and if you're carrying your phone, you're going to certainly see your steps, that's for sure.
I haven't picked my phone up for ages, so I'm probably not getting all the steps. But what
Hey,
the
Joanne.
Anyhow, we're getting photographs for other players. The outer tables are sorted, as you can see on your screen right now. Interesting dynamic with Gio there, Azam and Joe in the corner here. The Marit language, of course, was in the previous hand. You won't have seen it, they're watching it. But there's quite a feisty little corner, that.
Yeah, I can imagine that's going to get good.
Yeah.
And I left a comment from Martin de Kock for you, Gary.
Ah, yes, Martin.
Our cameraman.
One of our good supporters, and as you say, he's a full-time cameraman, so always happy to see him around, give us a bit of help with our work. And he says, well, love the new graphics, guys, and the stream, great stream as always. Thank you so much. It's high praise coming from somebody in the industry.
And that's why I left that one for you. I thought you'd appreciate it.
1,000.
Everybody loving the photos now in and the new graphics.
Yeah, pocket jiggities here for Sun.
Reach to 3,000, 3,000. 3,000 total.
Norman Cherry on the feature
3,000
table.
total.
Shout out to his dad, no doubt he'll be watching.
Fold.
Norman Cherry Senior. That's an easy one to remember.
Yeah, junior and senior, and he had a good main event at Sun City, did Norman?
Very well.
Check a bit.
So pair of nines versus a pair of jacks. Norman checks. Check back. Ooh, getting a bit tricky here with that ace on board, I suppose.
Yeah, the ace slowing things down.
So Sun might feel a bit more comfortable to bet now that he's had two streets without a bet.
Bet 3,500.
Norman says I'll have some of that.
3,500 to play. Call.
Just a flat call. 9 or 10.
Check a bit.
Oh,
Bang, bang, bang. Here they come again. I better shut up if this is going to start again.
Mr. Allen.
Yeah.
Bet 5,500.
While we're trying to pay him off here with the speech, he'll say, you hit that 9 on the river.
Look, he's not happy.
8 seconds. Call 5-5. Cards up.
9.
3 nines.
The silent assassin look rather than the comment. So I see Doc Pather there, next to the dealer, in seat 9. And a lot of the high rollers circling there.
Yeah, that's a whole lot that are going to be jumping in here. Ray Adams.
Cass Silverman there on the right. He's going to play the little slam, I believe. And Jardine, of course, is there. He's playing the little slam. I think he might just be out of that satellite.
Okay.
Mineska Chef there. He's playing the little slam, not the high roller. I spoke with him as he walked in.
We saw Imi, we saw Max Devison.
Imi and Max will play the high roller for sure.
Is he playing?
We got any open seats on our table? Yes, we have.
6 o'clock start.
Sun, is a Nick
Go to Nando's.
So 7 and 3 are open.
We drove, took a walk. Took Uber.
1,000 to play.
6-2 for Rajiv.
1,000 to
Rajiv,
play.
2 trophies in.
Speaking of Max, we didn't see his good
500.
mate and fellow British national Joe Stiggers at Sun City. I wonder if Joe will be coming down to Boardwalk.
Probably preparing himself for the Dar Poker Masters next week.
Yeah, where he's defending champion for the main event and the high roller.
Yeah, indeed he is.
Sold. 2,500.
Some more comments for you there, Gary.
5 total. Fold.
So Billy Skills University says, hi, you guys still coming to Cape Town this year for the SunBet Poker Tour? As far as we know, and I'm talking about Cardstream, we have it booked in our diary. I know that the SunBet Poker Tour guys, Monster Jam Poker Tour, are still going through their processes. They have to get gaming board approval and all sorts of stuff. I don't know all the details.
4,500.
So that's something we can address to the powers that be and maybe give you an answer back, or just feel free to drop them a line. And Marty de Kock says it's got a high-end Triton vibe. I suppose it has, actually. It's quite nice. And just for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, the new skins are the inserted pictures, the graphics behind the bottom right-hand corner where we display the cards that have been on the flop, turn and river. And also, when it's a winning hand, you'll see those cards adjust slightly, and the ones that are not in play drop down, and you'll see the graphic above them, and the ones that are in play stay as they are. So that kind of indicates which cards the computer is allocating. There you go. And as I speak, there it is. You'll see the 9 and the queen are not in the equation.
Yeah, Mr. Sun makes both the straight and the flush on the river.
So yeah, so we've upgraded the skins package that we can use, and there are many others, but we're going with this one at the moment, and developing others as we go.
Yeah, and I think that stage setting as well gives you that Triton type vibe.
11,500.
Yeah, I mean the sheer black with the lettering, it really pops under the lighting as well, so that's pretty good. Okay, Clayton has been asked the question for 11,500 here, and it's Mark said, straight and flush on board. Obviously the cards that are showing the flush cards. Clayton decides that his 5 is no good, wisely, and those chips will go across to Huawei Sun, and he will take down the hand. Alrighty, so
Another set on this.
be a lot of people tuning in this evening
that's
to
a
watch this high roller event.
It's a little slam, yeah.
We will be coming to you. I don't know if Mark's read out yet, but the plan is to play 7 levels today. The first 2 levels 1 hour each, and then there'll be a 60-minute dinner break. That is
Alvin,
what is on the program. Whether or not that comes to fruition, I do not know. And then we'll play levels 3 through 7, and that will be the end of day 1, approximately 1:30 hours in the morning.
There's no fun on the
That's
table.
tomorrow morning.
I got on the table and
And
changed the music.
then end of late registration, there'll be 2 levels tomorrow, which will be level 8 and level 9.
1,000.
And level 9 will be 10,000, 5,000, 10,000,
I didn't
10,000 on the big blind ante, if you want to come in on the late reg. So that's the story. And then we'll continue on for day 2,
raise to
11 a.m.
2,500.
tomorrow, and then day 3, 11 a.m. on Friday.
Meanwhile, Clayton under the gun raises with the ace queen
2,500.
off. And we saw we had another player coming
Call.
to sit in seat 7.
Call 2,500 total.
Norman makes the call with the pocket 3s, going crab hunting.
Like a mascot.
5 total.
Peter Daneka made the call with the jack 8 suited.
Call.
And that'll be Imran Bunjani coming to join the table.
Yeah, so that priced Alvin in the small blind and Rajiv in the big blind. So we're going 5 to the flop here, Gary.
Interesting, at a high roller would go 5 ways.
Check a bet. Check a bet.
And Peter Daneka has flopped the best of it with the jack 8.
Check a bet.
As Franco de Mata from House of Cards would say, jack 8 is the nuts. So it has flopped the best here, multi-way. The ace now for Clayton takes the lead after everybody checks the flop. Clayton going to bet the ace.
2,500.
Folds. Round 2 Peter with that 8 now. We'll get rid of it.
Fold.
Everybody folds and Clayton takes down the hand with the ace queen.
That was paddle.
Very nice.
I'm gutted that I must start. Next time, please give me more than 5 minutes notice.
True. Actually, we planned this game yesterday, and Ahmed and Richard were supposed to play, and they overslept, so I couldn't get hold of them.
There's Max Davison having
Waited
jumped
for them
in
until
at
the
make that corner even more feisty, Gary, with Gio, Max, and Joe Boy there, and Azam.
10 minutes drive from you.
You also play for 3 hours.
3
an
hours.
interesting dynamic, as they
No,
say.
usually we play.
Lum will be the interested bystander giving comment, no doubt. So both Imi and Max having jumped in, as Gary said, to the high roller.
Usually I'm up at that time, but we went out last night. So.
1,000 to play. 1,000.
King 9, think this is worth a punt. 3,000 the raise again.
Raise to 2,500.
2,500.
2,500.
Discount.
2,500. 2,500.
Olvin in position here, might decide to come along and have a punt here.
Call. 2,500.
Rajiv out of the way.
2,500.
Clayton 6-2, no thank you. Yep, says he's going to defend.
Price
Fair
is
enough,
right.
the price is right, as they say. Nine, 10, jack.
Wait.
So the 9 for Mr. Sun with a gut shot.
That's about it.
Gut shot for Alvin.
Wait.
And he hits his ace now as well.
Wait.
Always a crappy card on the turn, the ace.
Wait.
So Alvin going to bet that ace.
5,000. Bid 5,000. 5,000 play. Fold. 5,000 play.
Clayton out the way. Mr. Sun,
Fold.
he'll fold.
Mix.
Olvin shows the ace.
So play been underway for nearly an hour now. That's the snail of Max Devison. Added a T-Rex.
Confusing waiters.
Added a T-Rex to boot.
T-Rex looks a lot like Max, huh? I think there's a lot of similarities there. I can say that because he's my buddy. Fellow poker pom, as we call us. The poker poms. I think it was Stegger's come out with that one. I think it was one of mine. So David, our tournament director, announcing to the Little Slam. They're off and running. A few minutes behind time, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Make that up. And they're off and running. Quite a few faces I've never seen before. So local players who've qualified through the satellite process. Nice to see, getting some exposure.
1,000 split.
King 6 for Peter.
Raise to 2,500.
2-5 is the bet.
2,500.
No, says Rajiv.
2,500.
Nothing happening there.
Likewise for Clayton.
2,500 total.
Me in the big.
I must just mention Neil, the guy who looks like Santa. He's playing in the Little Slam. Came and greeted us and thanked us for the TV comments and the nice things we said about him.
Oh, Neil Grubler.
Yeah, I told him that we would be expecting some form of payment. And, yeah, a bit of a case as well. I think his good ladies with him this time, so greetings to them.
Took a bit.
Yeah, nice for newer players to get some exposure on the stream.
4-10, ace. 3, 2 spades, 3 for Imran Banjani.
Took a bit. Yep.
Here's a king or a 6 on the river, no good. 2 pair for Imran.
Right cards up the suit.
And he'll be as surprised as everybody else to see that the 3 is winning.
There's a 3 is good.
2 pairs, 2s and 3s.
25 rand, you said, eh?
And as Benedict, our dealer, says, 2 pairs, 6s and 3s. So 10s and 3s. That's Martinez. Look, we've seen that one a few times.
And he's collecting chips. Always a good thing.
Set by Lum and Stephen Courtney. Some good camera work there by Alan G. Not Ali G, Alan G. That's his new name. Good work, Alan Partridge. That's his other name. He has one other name which we use commonly, but unfortunately it's R-rated.
Gold. 1,000.
Jack 8 for Normano.
Come on. 1,000.
Says I'm having a punt under the plum gun +1 with Jack 8. Maybe it's his favourite hand.
Call 1,000.
But G for the suited connect. It's been pretty quiet, so those will look more attractive than they should be, I'm sure. And he'll chuck in the call round to Clayton. In position, decides to get out of the way through the blinds to Doc.
500 more, 1,000 total.
And
Reach
small
to
blind
6,000.
in run.
6,000. 6,000.
So Imi raising it up when it's limp to him, and he'll pick up all the dead money in the middle.
Thank you very much, he says.
Careful, Rajiv.
10,000 to the good.
Careful, Rajiv.
Policeman, traffic control.
Where's the outer table?
Concentrate on the table.
It's like a hand between Joe Boy Lum and Stephen.
Yeah, so we haven't seen Ahmed yet.
And Azam.
Marky Liffman will be coming as well, I'm sure. So a few more eye rollers going to be coming through.
They go to the turn there. Joe Boy and Azim check. Azim already reaching for chips.
And we're going to go back to the feature table.
1,000 to play.
Thank you, Alan.
So there is Norman's photograph in there now.
Cherry has got a picture.
4.5. 2.5. 2.5.
Danica has
Raised to
raised it up to
2,500.
2.5 with Ace Queen. These are the sort of cards that Owen would normally
2,500.
play, but he's in too early a position.
2,500.
Folded around to Clayton Tallywanthe in the cut-off. Suited one gappers. What's he going to do with these? They could even raise with these or fold.
Yeah, all three options available here. Call, raise or fold.
Raised to
There you
7,500.
go.
7,500.
7.5 is the bet.
7,500.
Sun has folded. So action back to Peter Danica. What price a 4-bet?
Oh, still on Doc here.
Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry.
Doc has come along.
7,500 total.
With Queen 9.
Interesting call. Big blind defend, I suppose.
It was very interesting considering you still have the original razor behind.
Raise
I was going to say he's got a 4-bet this
Yeah,
year.
you see there goes the 4-bet.
to 30,500.
Clayton gets out the way, and that should make Doc fold as well.
30,500.
And that's what made that call by Doc even more interesting, because you still had the original razor behind.
Call.
Doc in pretty bad shape here. Needs to find a 9. Seven, 8, 6. So all the diamonds there. Peter Danika's holding the ace and Doc's holding the queen. So this could get very, very nasty. You see another diamond.
Yeah, if the king of diamonds peels off,
Wait.
Yeah, the king would be the worst card ever because it gives him the second nuts. So it's checked by Ganesh.
Bet 45,000.
Well, that's a
45,000
big bet.
player.
45 into the 77. So he's got to call 45 to win 122. So he's getting what, 2.7 to 1.
Yeah, you're going to give that up though.
You want to lay it
Well
out.
played.
All of you, how are you except Mr. Sun? Mr. Sun can disappear for 2 days.
In 2 days, yeah.
Without even telling me which corner of the world he is.
Where does he stay? Do you know his room number?
Hey, William.
2 days.
So Zakam is joining us in seat number 3.
There are the outer tables filling up with a little slam behind.
Oh, it's always popular.
Number of them.
Sleep until time.
There's a 9 of diamonds would be nice. Next.
No redraws or
Straight away.
Big blind, please.
9 of diamonds would be
1-5.
I know.
Here's the room.
Yeah. That's undodgeable.
Small blind is 1,000.
Serious?
The blind dropped to 1,000,
At least a
1,500.
3-bet there.
Where are we now?
Oh, like, if it's just a flat and then
Term of
Overs. I'm going to stick it in there and that's what he does.
line already 1,000.
Yes.
159.
What is
That's not a problem. That's what I
So
decided.
action on Peter.
Else maybe I can
Ace
come
rag
down.
this time.
1,500.
Under the gun.
300,000. 300,000.
He's going to slide that into the muck.
It's on you, Nick.
I want to see it in 30 minutes.
And Nick gets welcome to the feature table with Pocket Kings.
How are you, dog?
Easy game.
Ace of diamonds. Ace king with the king of diamonds.
Raise.
Yeah, big pockets there.
3,
always aces.
2,
Definitely had big aces. Well, big pockets. Queens, kings, or aces.
5.
Raise to 5,000. 5,000 to play.
I spiked the 9 and
Just come
boom,
sit.
bang.
You just like
5,000.
that, no?
The stage on the fucking take chips.
5,000.
Rebuy.
God bless.
1,000.
Who raised them? It's the
5,000.
I
like
raised
that.
to 5,000.
just like that. First stand you come, you raise.
Must be a reason.
Come to see. Keep you honest.
1,000 total.
Dock is on, dock is on. Game 1. Dock is open for business.
Open legs
Must be
here.
a reason. Doc, must
Dock
be
is
a
activated,
reason.
he's activated.
Must be a reason.
What price an
Thank you,
ace?
sir.
Must be a reason, he says.
Nick, I'm going to check you. Just because we had some good whiskey last night.
Oh,
Always the same, eh? King C ace.
Check.
ace magnets. And Nick will not be happy straight away to see that ace. Got a bet to see if Doc has an ace.
Now Nick is repping that ace, a big ace. Doc saying I'm having none of it.
Doc telling him I've got a piece of that. Turn is a 6 of clubs.
You want to play with 2 cards?
Oh, yeah.
Club on the river. No bluff cards. Straight gets there.
They don't give you more cards here, Nick.
I check.
Pocket king.
Pocket kings.
Shame.
Pocket Kings.
Better to show that one there. Show.
I knew that shit you coming with 3. Ah, it's all right.
Good hand that, man.
So now we started. Huh? Kings. Very good.
You should have gone all in, you know that.
All
Me, you go all in.
We just said, man.
Just said.
There we go.
Guys,
Little
please.
slam
1,000,
material.
1,515.
I just spoke with Sheldon.
1,515.
I feel good I won one hand. 3 I
Nice to
played.
see him. Well, young Reddy's there, and Joel, and Shafi. And that looks like Simon.
Big on the other 2.
A few people I don't know there. That's good. See Vigandos in the back table.
See their best player.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Sean Buerta's there next to Sugi.
Kings, my friend. There, William.
And a lot of local players we don't know, Gary. Which is always
Young
good
Dino
to
there in the red shirt. And Joe
1,500 Nick.
You, Nick.
4,000.
Raise to 4,000. 4,000. 4,000. 4,000 total.
Hold him again.
Total 4,000.
But you want to call it.
One to the
4,000 total.
getting a few chips back. Well done, young sir. So we're well into the second hour now of the high roller.
Where do you get this one? You went to Vegas.
Local time here, 18:19. That's just 6:20 in the evening. Any international people watching, give us a shout. Always nice to know where people are watching from.
Why didn't you invite me? I could have came and had tea with you.
I think I'll just give you that again.
If you want to know, I could have...
Big blind Nick, 1515, please.
You are busy playing Omaha, right?
No, man, that's
And
nice.
the drinking. Yeah. The drinking.
We played Omaha night, man.
Yeah.
It's nice. You enjoyed, eh?
You must be behaving last night.
During the daytime, you know, I went walking.
Oh, sorry.
I had nothing to do. That's why
1,500.
Pocket sevens for Clayton and raise this up, I'm sure.
3.5. Raise to 3.5. 3,500 total. 3,500 total.
Ganesh out of the way.
3,500.
Norman Cherry says I'm having a punt with my two pictures.
3,500.
And in position on the D.
I might price in the small. Let's have a look.
Oh,
I think he might just be raising it up a little bit here.
I think you're right, Gary.
Raise to 10,500. 10,500.
Mickey's like, what?
Oh, and there's Nick with the pocket rockets.
King's 2 hands ago, now he's got the aces.
Upgrade.
Raise to 40,500.
Wow.
40,500 total.
Peter's staring him down here.
Oh.
Actions on Clayton.
Oh,
Clayton's folded, round to Norman Cherry.
40,500
He's also
total.
folded. Peter Daneka with the action. I think he might call this.
Yeah, I think so, Gary. It's just this the
Premium.
problem with Ace King, eh? You never want to believe that the other person can have aces or kings because you've got the
seconds.
blockers.
He might even stick it in there, I don't know. Oh, well. Possible fold coming even. No. Checking they're still there.
Does he 5-bet here?
If he does, he's going to get snapped off all in.
He's going to be out of position.
Folding it. Wow.
Oh,
Well done,
that's
Peter Daneka.
disciplined, eh? And Nick says to him, good fold.
Good seat there. 3.
Big blind, eh?
Great fold, Peter. Great fold.
One time card there, please.
But you cracked my kings. I don't want my ace to crack.
You would have lost the kings first and then...
Even them?
Yeah.
I wanted to look like, you know, it's a bit...
A little bit small.
Blinds are 1,015, 1,500 and
I
10.
already got the aces.
I had the ace at those.
Yeah, already. This time I didn't lose.
That's just...
Almost lose.
Next that's a hot seat there.
33. The hot 33 bigs.
King, ace, ace.
Nice overview shot there of the outer table. Thank you, Alan.
One bump and the boogie the ace. On the other hand,
The king you lost.
Tell us. We don't know, yeah.
We'll see.
A nice seat there.
Okay, new hand on the feature table.
Out of
Bring up
3,
the
big
graphics.
hand.
Maybe because
Early.
you sized up more because I was in the hand as well. Another player, not just myself. And what do I do with queen ace?
5-2 suited.
Under the gun for Rajiv, too early.
1,500.
You find the odd in the pot.
I was going to win that hand.
1,500.
Oh, way behind.
Imran been pretty quiet since he's come to the table. No real cards to speak of.
Diamonds.
1,500.
This one now.
Raise to 3,000. 3,000.
Because just block your mark.
3,000 total.
Norman's out the way. Round to Peter, who's just made that massive fold. 6-3, no good.
3,000 total.
It's like you have to rub like. So it's
Melvin
100%.
says I'm in the big blind. And we'll have a piece of this.
Yeah, I'm defending.
It's another side to me. This. What day when they give you 2 days off in PE? The other days it's just bang, bang, bang. It's just back to back, right?
This is not Omaha. Don't pot
Ace
here.
2-9. 9 for Alvin here. So defending nicely. Ganesh with the action. Mandatory C-bet coming in here.
At 3,000.
3K is the bet.
Alvin's not folding for one bet
Oh,
when he's
3,000.
hit. Second
Alvin
pair.
has definitely not folded.
Wait.
And nothing changes. Alvin gets the check mark, so Ganesh drawing dead unless he can pull him off the pot. Looks like he's shut down. River card brings a queen, 2 pair strength in the hand for Alvin. And that'll be all she wrote. Let's go bet fold.
$7,000. That's 7,000.
Ganesh will take a couple of seconds, but he's nothing there for him, so unless he wants to try and re-raise, and then he's going to get himself in the world of hurt. He's not that daft, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Nope. Back to the dealer.
Gets the warning finger from Alvin.
Only the 9.
Did Nick just turn his other card over?
No, just the one that he flashed everybody. He
Oh,
says if you're
yeah.
showing, you have to show us all.
Okay, thank goodness for that.
He was phoning you the whole night. I told him I'm not going anywhere without William.
He was busy polishing.
And there you are. The picture that you're seeing is on the picture on the screen to the right.
Anywhere without William.
There's a name for
Why
that.
didn't he come and get me up?
I was calling him, message you also.
Maybe you are on.
Yeah.
So, Home Income Freedom, who asked how do you enter the poker tour? I've responded and said go to the Monster Jam poker page for details. You can email them. But alternatively, if you are in PE, then come along to the Boardwalk Casino. We're in the ballroom in the main hotel, and come and pop and see us, and you'll get all the details there at the registration desk.
Started at 6. 5. 1 5. No one bid.
You charge, yeah?
You should have shouted.
3.5.
Raised to 3,500. 3,500? 3,500?
Sun has raised it up here.
3,500.
With 2 court cards. Ace-2 for Nick Zackham.
Call. 3,500 total.
On the button, gonna make the call.
For those who don't
Total
know, Nick Zackham
3,500.
from the Lebanon flag, who are always some with the People's Republic of China flag, but they both work in Botswana.
Yeah. And Rajiv with the Indian flag.
An international flavour.
Works in Namibia.
Not like Indian, Chinese and Lebanese food, so I'll take either.
This year is terrible.
Everybody that went there.
Okay, 9, 6, 7, 2 clubs. So Rajiv with a big draw here, and 75% of the equity.
And a
Of course,
pair.
with his pair of sixes. Best flop ever. This will probably go bet. 25k in the middle. What's he going to put in there? About 9?
It was just checked all round.
Oh, wow.
And
Maybe he's going to make some money out of Zackham now. Let's see.
Yeah, Rajiv checks again.
What did you have at the window?
Now Mr. Sun.
The guy who's got 0% and only a chop against his name is betting out.
Yeah, he's repping because he raised pre. Nick comes along with his ace, and of course Rajiv going nowhere with his pair and draw.
But again, you guys are in P, so
Club on the river. No,
Oh,
6 will
6
do
is
that.
better.
Really nice.
same window.
It's going to be much more disguised.
And Nick will pay him with the 2 pair aces and sixes.
Crappy as well.
Yeah, he's going to bet it and get paid.
15,500.
Mr. Sun will sigh and pretend and fold.
15,500.
55 into 40 brings it up to 5,500. So
Bet the pot.
it's getting over 3 to 1 is money.
Eight seconds.
Nick doing the replay in the head.
Yeah, throws in the time bank.
You can bet, be betting just like that.
Just like that.
I'm gonna fold.
Fold.
This time I'll show
Solid
you.
folding.
Oh, and he shows the ace.
Flashing.
Oh no.
You hit the 6. You see that?
Yeah, he says you hit the 6. Eh? How's that for Nick?
No, son, if you said 10,000, you wouldn't have come.
Yes.
Give it to you cheap 5.
Cheap. It was cheap. No, but 2 club I got.
Let's move, please, Nick.
Flush draw. So
Well, G's not lying, he's just not telling the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
You
bluff.
said I had 2 clubs, I had a flush draw. You didn't answer the
Very
question
blind.
about the 6.
Very different. 5 and 2 club come.
The bet 5,000. I couldn't go on top. But maybe he had also the 8.
I was supposed to bet on the turn. Then you go on top.
Good hand. What happened?
Good fold by Nick though, eh? Worked it out. Said you've got the 6. So action on Imran. Under the gun. Fold the Jack 3.
1.5.
Mr. Sun out the way.
I can see only 6.
Round to dock.
1,500.
I don't know.
1,500.
Is it job or job? I don't know. I can't see him there.
Norman Cherry make a
1,500
call with a
this time.
10-9. Peter Daneka out
Nick,
the way.
1,500.
1,000.
500. $1,500.
Up to Alvin. On the button.
Alvin.
5 deuce suited.
A bit cold, no? Oh, well.
Gonna raise it up.
Raise to
Using the button.
4,500. 4,500 to play.
A little bit of chest banging here.
4,500.
Whereas you folding the same 10-9 as Norman. Clayton out the way.
4,500.
And the position will do it.
And Alvin using the position, stealing that from the
Never strong
button.
hand.
I think we'll have a look at the other table if we can. I don't know if they're available there.
At 9-10, if he plays, I'll play. I mean, it's only me.
9,
here.
10.
Yeah.
Me too. But I'm early, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, the
Everyone folded, so what's
view across the chips.
The one you get for the... But they should have written on it 2023. Huh?
Let's
That
give
would be
it.
nice, is it?
Next year when I
What
go,
seat
I'll
number
take
is
it
it?
and tell them.
Huh? Tell them. You can give it to
Courtney
the
and Lam.
break in the racket, is it?
Yeah, break the record, that's right.
For the racket. So one of
They
them
give
Mariette.
should have put the year.
Max
Would
Davison.
be nice, huh?
They know they give already this.
Then we know Joe Boy sitting next to him.
Was
You
it
know
Joe
when
Boy
they do
next to him?
1,500.
Yeah, Joe Boy was next to Max.
I thought it was Gio.
Oh, it could be Gio, you're right, and then Joe Boy.
1.5.
Or the other way around, they're there.
1.5. 1.5.
All in that corner, the naughty corner should we call them, Azam as well.
To me.
Raise to 5,000. 5,000.
Oh, you're leaving us, Mr. Sun.
5,000 total. So 5,000 call.
Still got
Looks like they
60.
might be
How many
opening
people
another table because they've come to
Oh,
fetch Mr. Sun.
Again.
Well, Azam could be out on the first table.
There too.
Was.
Joe Boy is still
7,000.
there. Joe Boy is also out.
Wrong seat. Wrong seat.
Oh, okay.
Probably buying again. I won the
I have this one. I didn't see that I had this one. I would not have bet this
I
one.
think someone is out on the other
I
table.
thought was
Yeah, and the players, from what they were saying, is they were
Oh.
speculating as to whether it was Joe Boy.
good call.
Look, Mr. Sun.
Thank you. Good luck, guys.
Where are you going?
Other
He say he
table.
doesn't want to play with you.
Balance
I know.
the table.
Somebody was telling me that.
This whole trip is just avoiding you, on and off the pitch.
Huh?
He's just avoiding you this whole trip.
Okay, they
What
say
did you
he's
do,
enough
Nick?
of you. All the time we have seen him in
I think
Botswana,
he's-
not here again.
No, I think he's upset.
He's
What did
coming
you do?
into Azam's seat.
Called him a Chinaman.
So well called there,
I was
Gary.
there. I was there.
Well, there. But I
I just had a
wasn't mean it in
feeling.
a bad way.
And now you're
Nature of the way he plays. So somebody has been the benefactor of a lot of chips.
TV. Everybody can hear.
So I think Joe Boy and
He's a big
Zio's
bowler,
Netio on that corner.
And he's gonna watch it. And he's gonna
They're
watch
in the
stream
corner
as well.
there, and there's Lum seems to have added a few chips.
Good draw, good draw.
That's poker, you say?
No, that night we spent together. I'm joking.
1,500.
He's busy, I knew.
Yeah.
He didn't know.
1,500.
I think he had a special delivery.
Again, you're talking on the TV.
And you, Nick?
1,500.
A special delivery.
Edit.
I fold.
Hold. 1,500.
Action on Alvin.
Sam, I don't
Raise to
understand.
4,500.
Are they the same one set, or you buy a new set every time?
Same one.
They are not even stretched.
Alvin makes it 4,500
These things like
Hold.
Plenty of
4,500.
like
Total.
this. The Nick.
with a 10-9 suited.
do I have this?
No, he got 20.
Round to Doc in the big blind.
Yeah, this 30 rand. 50
Folds.
rand.
Easy, eh?
And Alvin gets it down.
Very transparent chip dumping there is.
I think
Don't
Joe
you get a
Ramey's
sort of,
chips are still in the corner there.
Why don't you get him to play goalkeeper?
Gio's taken his seat again.
This one. Goalkeeper.
He can't score.
Too short.
And like I said, it looks like Lum has picked up a lot of chips, so he could have been the benefactor of that, of his going out.
Play football before.
Some of the
And
chips
yesterday we
in
had
any
so
way.
much to drink. I never had so much drink in my life.
You had a good time.
Mixed.
You say that every time. You say that every time you drink.
Had a good time.
1,500.
I can't even recall when the hell we were doing here. Here was
Hold. 1,500.
Manchester United.
And you're betting the port every time. Free port.
Next to Manchester United. It was awful.
1,500.
Folded round to Rajiv in the hijack.
You better support rugby, man. That's football.
Raise to 3,000. 3,000 to play.
Makes it 3,000 to go. Clayton with a 10-9 suited.
William, was a horrible game, man.
And a 3-bet.
Raise to 11,500.
Knockout.
11,000.
I don't see him.
His refusal to accept.
There are two people, that's why.
He lost the.
I think so.
So now Imran in position on the button, ace-6 suited. Been raised and 3-bet.
8 seconds. Hold.
Did it look like he 4-bet there?
Raise to 41,500.
He did indeed.
41,500.
So the boys are playing. And Norman with pocket 10s, the best hand of the lot. After it's been raised, 3-bet and then 4-bet.
Fold.
He folds the pocket 10s.
Total
Back to Clayton.
41,500.
This is the second time he's 3-bet
Fold.
and been 4-bet and had to fold. He 3-bet with 5-7 of clubs. He 3-bets now with 9-10 of clubs. And both times he's been 4-bet. So Imi aware of what Clayton was doing.
No folds on the
4-bet
table.
over, and Norman with the best hand, Sam is the other side,
Around the table.
didn't like the action.
The table.
You're not even allowed to leave the phone here.
You can leave it there, you just can't touch it.
But I can read. I'm not touching it.
Can't read.
You can't even look at it.
Can't even look at it pretty much. And so you can go stand by the thing there, look at it, go through whatever you gotta go through, come back.
Phone.
Nowhere in the world.
True story.
You're allowed to stop you from your phone. The biggest of tournaments you run.
1-5.
Still water. Anybody want to drink something?
Oh, Walter.
Mr. Nick, is your action, eh? I think so, right?
And Rajiv giving him the hurry up.
1-5. 1-5. 1-5.
Doing it politely,
One
Mr.
five.
Nick. I think it's your action.
Oh, second, your turn. Very respectful,
Five.
Rajiv. Pocket
One
fast
five.
for Emmy. Looks like he's entered the fray.
So 2 limpers, Doc on the button. He's going to raise it up.
Raise to 6,500. Call 6,500.
Insta call by Norman with the ace jack. Peter the neck out the
6,000.
way.
6,500.
Nick comes along. So back to Imi. He makes the call as well.
Two change. He didn't put his ante.
He'll put his ante.
No, him.
He put his ante.
He put 5.
He put 5 on his
I
ante.
didn't remember that.
Okay, 4 ways to the flop, we say.
Check
3942 hearts.
Check.
bet.
Pocket five still ahead here.
Make 3,500.
He's going to
Been extremely
bet.
quiet, so we get the respect he's due. Not much doing there for the Doc.
Thank you.
Vigandas,
Really cool.
how are you? I was wondering.
3,500.
Yes, how's it? Yes.
Call 3,500, Nick.
So both Doc and Norman calling with the overs, and Nick now coming along as well. He's got backdoor hearts with that ace of hearts. Backdoor straights as well.
Check bet.
3 doesn't change anything. The 5s of Emmy still ahead, yeah.
Check bet.
Yeah, Imran with 2 pairs now, of course.
Raise to 15. Bet 15,500. 15,500.
He bets 15 and a half. Just under a third of the pot.
Eight seconds. Fold.
Doc now goes away with his 2 overs,
Fold.
as will Norman,
15,500.
and Nick will probably go away as well.
There we go. Easy game.
Oh.
Well played, Imran.
Yeah, nice pickup, plus 42k.
Your blinds are 1,000, 1,005, 1,590. 1,000, 1,000.
There's the high roller trophy. Nice shot from the camera guys there.
Not you, Alvin, not you yet. Give you a turn now. Nick, big blind, please.
And nobody in any immediate danger, as they say. Lines at 1-5. And Nick has been the most aggressive, 60%. Small sample, but that's where we stand at the moment.
Then I'm calling.
Peter the neck at the bottom of that, so that's pretty accurate as to what we're observing.
Stipule, 8-3 in the muck.
1,500. Fold. 1,500. Call 1,500.
Pocket 7s here for Clayton.
Seven's always coming, even if Rajiv has one.
Raise to 5,000. 5,000.
He'll try his third 3-bet. And Emmy's got King 10, not got a 4-bet.
10,000.
Oh, he does. He 4-bets him again. Jeepers, this is
10,000.
becoming a pattern for Clayton.
10,000.
We'll see how the betting goes when the Clyde decides to kick back.
Call 10,000 to play. Hold. Hold. 10,000 total, 5,000 more.
All options available.
Call.
So,
Took a bet.
2 hearts there for Imi.
Took a bet.
7 still ahead. You can see the percentages
Let's
are very
do it a
close
little
with the
bit
2
back.
overs
Just a little bit back.
and the hearts for Imi.
Bet. Bet 10,000. 10,000 to play.
Giving them a price. Certainly giving
Fold.
Clayton a price, yeah.
10,000 to play. Call.
That makes the call.
Took a bet.
Up and down straight for Imran now, he's going nowhere. 2
Yeah.
diamonds, 2 hearts, sorry.
13 outs for him, as you can see at the top of the screen.
May even be too many.
Check. Took a bet.
Bets the draw big.
Bet 21,000. 21,000 to play.
2 overs on the board, 2 sevens. He might decide to give them up.
8 seconds.
Nope.
Call. Took a bet.
That's a brick of note. Good tick mark for Clayton.
And if he didn't believe on the turn, then there's no ways he should fold to the river bet of Emiya.
Depends if he knows where he is or he thinks he knows where he is. Thin value, or he'll check it back. Try to get sheep showdown.
8 seconds.
Maybe a bet to
Took a bet.
control. No. Imi has to bet. To the Imran. Thank you.
Check. Right. Cards up.
Emi
Six.
gives it up.
Sevens.
How do I miss this? Look at that big flop for you, eh? Yeah,
This is
massive
how I
draw.
miss this.
Look at the turn. Yeah. Massive draw.
Sevens are good.
I was happy to have that one in there.
Find it, you won't see.
Riverbet's gonna be hard for me.
He said it.
Please find it and you will still call.
I can't call, but it's a 9. Odd.
Battle
or
it in
ace.
the river.
Battle.
Battle on the river.
You don't have to say things like this stuff. That's what
That's what I
Well,
was
I
doing.
think the cock is back on. So satellite process is amazing. Gives the guys that play smaller games a chance to play the big stage.
The blinds are 1,000,
Privileged to play in
1,500.
Sun City through the satellites. Enjoyed it immensely. A lot of
It's a
experienced
bad
games.
If a 9.
We'll see you
ace,
again soon.
queen, or hard comes
Don't
to
leave
it.
it too
Can't
long,
call it.
Martin. Don't leave it too long.
Then you can get.
Always a pleasure to have your
No,
company.
I'm saying I
And,
just
no,
check
What I'm
behind.
saying is
We've
all
sat
the
together
river cards
many
that get
times
you
to
there.
play poker,
It's a
so
good card for me not to pay.
Yeah.
Because
look
I
forward
can't,
to doing
then it's
that
like
again
done.
soon as well. Thank you for your feedback
You won't
and
pay.
enjoy the viewing.
One of those cards
Back
you
to the
mentioned.
action.
A 10 maybe.
Welcome to all the new viewers that are online.
Looking at the 7 of
Don't
hearts
forget
when
to
I was looking
subscribe,
at
hit the thumbs up. We help us out a lot. There
1,500.
you go, I've just hit it myself now.
Raised to
And if you wanna get
3,500.
informed,
3,500.
Hit the little bell there, and that tells you that we're
3,500.
going to alert you next time we come online.
Call. 3,500.
It's pretty handy to have.
But you also can't go ballistic. I mean, what am I calling you? 2 streets within that spot.
And
you know?
to all our normal subscribers, welcome
Put
back.
you on a pair. Put you on a pair. Oh, you
Call.
must have found it.
3,500.
Yeah, you may have upgraded my hand on the turn when I call you.
Call. 3,500.
I'll play a jack like that.
Yeah,
in that spot.
exactly. You can have a jack or any pair.
Yeah.
But the river was just
Old.
a trick that
3,500 total.
Massive
sense
flop
if I
raise.
bet.
Oh,
Sorry, check. And
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
fold.
3,500 total.
Pocket nines are over here. Squeezer. You reckon he squeezes here?
He's taken the conservative route and
Oh.
just flattered. No, you mix it up. Sometimes you squeeze with it. Other times you want to see if you can hit that set in a multi-way pot. You're probably going to get paid quite a lot.
Let us see. No good.
No good there.
Check a bet.
So
a bet.
Imran has got King Jack here.
10,000.
Norman is at the ace.
Yep, Norman with the ace, of course. And
10,000.
That's a baby ace.
yeah, and gut shot for Rajiv with his Jack. And of course the gut shot for Imran Bajani as well. As well as the king.
8 seconds. Fold. 10,000 play.
Norman folds the best hand.
Call 10,000.
Rajiv, was the worst of the others, calls with his gut shot.
Check a bet.
It's just gonna. If I even
Norman
got
would
three
have
bets
turned
now,
2 pair there. If he stayed in with his ace.
Check a bet.
Diamonds get there.
Okay,
I
let's
miss
see.
only got a
Kaza.
Jack. Nothing.
Queen, king, yeah.
Good.
Norman knows you should have called now.
Oh, 10 can be chop, huh? Bet another, I'm going out. No one see. Musami.
Oki and
Plans,
Fayyad, they were playing in the satellite for this
1,005 anti.
Open and
earlier on.
Check 5.
They're strolling across there to
Must
the
try folding too
little
much.
slam, is it?
Got the secret now.
Maybe I get a double spin 5-5 on the flop. Like a roulette.
Players. What do you think, Kimmy? How many players? Uniques.
I guess 30.
Think so? 30.
Re-entries probably here. And uniques.
1,500 to play.
Glyton under the gun, 9-7 suited.
Raise to 3,500. 35.
He's tried a couple of times with these
35.
gapped suited clubs.
All. 35. Fold.
Been bet off most of them
3,500.
pre-flop.
Range is massive.
So the connectors here for Peter. He's going to come along.
Raise to call.
Called
3,500.
in
He has
late
to announce
position
it to
in
the
the
table.
cutoff. And exactly with a pair of sixes.
Raise.
Says I'll raise this up. Snap forward from Mulder.
Raise to 25,500.
He's out there to fight it out, eh?
25,500. Total.
Glyton has to give up again.
25,500 total.
It's 3 attempts playing those gapped club connectors and 3 times he's had to fold.
Click and call.
Yeah, I saw you wanted to squeeze. I promise you I was gonna
And
bet you.
I can't do that. Then I open myself to exactly. Even if you have 8, 9, it's stupid of me. Then I just
25,500.
because I can't raise get it in. I don't want to get it in. And that's,
Call.
I knew that. I think
25,500
I
total.
squeeze, if it goes full, fold, and it comes to me, it's different. But we're deep, man. I don't have to
Not
do
every
that.
time you get lucky.
Your hand plays much better if you just flat.
But it was hard to play.
First hand.
You need to get lucky here.
If you raise pre,
Well,
you lose the hand straight away.
don't get lucky. I
100%.
get lucky.
Won't let you see the form.
So Peter de Necker making the call here.
10 short here.
31.
It does a lot of things to it.
10 more, 10
Ah,
more.
5 short. 5.
Queen is such a good card for you as well.
So we're going to go 3 ways to this flop. The
Was the
pocket
raise
6 is
25?
3 bet by Nick. 2 callers.
There's the ace.
Or action flop though, because 2 hearts for Peter de Necker.
Yep. He'll be chasing
Took
that
a bet.
one.
If you're going to call 3 bet pre with suited hearts, it's the flop you're wanting. You're not going to run away from it.
4 aces, 4 nines.
And Kanesh with the top pair, of course.
8 plus 6.
But with a deuce kicker
14 plus
in a
8
3 bet
hearts.
pot.
Well, 6
Second.
hearts.
So he checked.
45,000.
20 hearts.
Peter fires hard.
45,000
His hard draw.
And he
You double,
gets
you
out
can
of the
double
way, I'm
count the
sure.
9 of
Nick.
hearts and ace.
No.
Folds
I
his
said
pocket
6
pair.
hearts. Because I didn't even actually count your heart as well.
Yeah, we
Now
can't- I
Doc's
don't
worried
know
about
that.
his kicker.
I don't know that, then
And
21
see the right smile on his face. When he calls with ace deuce of diamonds, he's looking for a straight draw or diamonds, not necessarily to hit his ace.
Even down to like 30.
Oh, like on the
Because this is the dilemma he has now.
After that, 42%.
I think he's going to fold this, guys.
Fold.
Yeah, of course.
You gave him
Good
all.
fold.
You gave him all.
You're a good fold.
Ace queen. Oh.
Too hard.
You're a good fold. You got ace 9.
Uncle Nick gave up on that.
Saw the ace there underneath.
No, it's
Okay, so you call him with ace 5. You call me with ace 5.
At ace 10. Oh, you put me on ace 5.
what's the movie afterwards?
But there's no 9 here.
A movie after.
No,
He showed the 9.
he had the 9.
I'm saying, he
There's
called
no
me
9.
ace 5. He gave him all on the pot. You understand me?
No, why he said 9? Because he opened the 9, that's why. 9 of heart.
It'll be a good
Give him
show.
all on the pot.
I was going to put it all in there.
I have to call it.
6. So what do you want me to do? Let's go.
Heart in your hand,
A number of tables out in that little slam now.
You understand me?
Shafi as
Even
well.
if he doesn't have an ace, he's
That's it.
dodging.
That's what I'm saying. I'm dodging lots of things.
Ace was rubbish because you always
Rainbow board then.
Marvin Torres
Stick
it in.
against me because you
with his disguise on.
Stick it in, man, please.
Bloemfontein, isn't he, guys?
He is
Yeah,
indeed.
you for value.
No, he's here. Half the population of Bloom are here, and the other half still at home.
He did that the other day
Some
when
in-
he turned.
in,
Checked against Harold. Remember?
France,
Just
watching
bet
the
call,
rugby.
bet.
1,500.
Remember that hand?
Either I take the 44 off, or maybe I'll get the 6.
I was flush on.
Neck of
1,500.
folds.
8-9.
Yeah. At 9 of
I
heart.
saw underneath there. When you lifted, I saw.
I'm telling you, at 9 of heart, you give him all.
Got rainbow eyes.
Yeah. You had 8-9.
Check raise.
He called because you called. You gave him pop out. Sometimes
Give him what he wants. Give
ace
him what he
5, ace 4,
Why
ace
you
6.
raise so big then?
Huh?
You raised to 25.
So Nick, what's going on? You
25 is too much or too little?
Too much.
Oh, okay.
That's 100 extra raising.
So, pair of threes for Clayton. Nothing for Rajiv. Blind on blind here.
When you have an ace, you expect also the ace comes, what you gonna do?
Clayton going to bet.
Then you got very little equity involved, so you can fold.
Look, I had a pair, man. I had to raise you. I'm not dealer button.
was looking at elbow.
1 limper, 2 limper. Huh?
8. See the flop. Yeah, you could check.
I will play it every time the same way. The 6s. Dealer button, a pair of 6s. All out assault.
Can you tell you a story?
Story about?
When he played GG.
Oh, they lost 2
All
players.
in the room.
Number 7.
Myself,
That was
Ahmad, Gio, and
re-entry
him.
by Joe Boy.
There's a 5,000 GG.
When was this?
I don't know who the third.
Wednesday night. No.
I think Fayad won.
Sunday, yeah.
Okay.
Fayad?
So he gets knocked out of the 5,000.
Was he playing?
It's like,
No.
Gio, yeah, Gio.
he looked
Gio,
at
Gio.
Gio,
went
Gio.
into a 1,500.
Giovanni, yeah.
He's playing,
Right, eh?
get some chips.
He always right.
Then he says to us, why is this thing saying Bahamas? He's
1,500.
playing the live stuff. Playing the live event.
Oh, one person left the
Playing
Assam.
live event in the Bahamas.
Oh, yes,
Top
yes,
6
I know
first
about that one.
1,500.
But he got no
Wasn't
intention
it
of flying
satellite?
to the Bahamas.
Wasn't a satellite. It was day 1.
Oh, sorry, yes.
You would go there if you make it.
Well, now made it. Fuck.
And he made it.
Fuck made it.
1,500.
I'm in the money. I'm in the money.
Of the tournament.
So Norman
Most
Cherry
leaderboards.
is called with a king 10 suited.
70% of
Just
the
listening to the story of the players.
4,500.
I had Fido next to me. I had fucking Makita across me. I had
4,500.
like fucking Kudzunov on the other side. I fucking had 7 pros on my table.
4,500.
And I raised, they just folded.
Oh, God.
You remember the pocket 10s, flat
It
calling,
was, it
yeah?
was actually quite nice because they played
They play proper poker.
correctly, eh? Yo, so good. Because you're actually like we were not under pressure a lot, like just playing normal poker.
They played good poker. Nobody got out of.
Nobody got out of
So
line.
2 hearts for Peter Denecker, who was the pre-flop aggressor. King for Norman Cherry.
Bet 2,000 to play.
And Norman bets his king.
Call 2,000 to play.
So it was Imran that bet, actually, from the big
Raised
blind.
to 12,000.
And Peter De Necker, the pre-flop aggressor, popping it up.
Eight seconds. Call. 12,000 total. Call. Take a bet.
So a pair of sevens to go with his flush draw now.
After dinner.
Number 8.
For Peter, Imran checks his tens.
Check.
It's gone check all the way around. He takes the free card. The ace of diamonds no good. Now he was the pre-flop aggressor. He can rep on this.
Check. Check a bet.
Imi checks because I think Norman's going to check behind as well.
Nick, no phones on the table, Nick. Check. Check a bet.
So now Peter, he's given up. He checks.
10.
10. King of Norman Cherry is good.
King's good. Perkins.
Takes down a nice size pot there.
Mr. Zaka, no phones on the table, please.
So now I'm going to the Bahamas.
Lum stack there. You can see a number of chips there. He must have been the main benefactor of a Zum stack there.
Good move, my friend, there.
Very nice.
Haven't been there. Good move.
Good move for what?
A new destination. 8-9.
And the view back across to our feature table.
The 8-9 one. He's talking about the other one.
Or earlier.
Day 2 will have 100 players.
There's a lot
So
more.
they
There's a
said.
lot more flights going on there, right? You checked.
Yeah, there's a lot here.
And that one by
They said,
And I think you're in the money as well. It's like in the
yeah,
money.
you're in the money.
11 hand.
And there's like
Gary, out from admin duties, has brought news that Giovanni has been knocked out by Max Davison. And at the end of this level,
11
which is in 10 minutes' time, there's going to be a 1 hour dinner break.
We go a long way.
So we will bid you farewell for an hour.
We go a long way.
I'm not saying
And when we return, we will continue with the high roller event.
Call. 3,500.
All right.
So raised by Peter again. The suited gap connector.
Call.
Called by Alvin with the pocket threes. Called by Rajiv with the king 10 off. Clayton with those clubs that have been haunting him. 3 attempts at 3 betting with him, and he's had to fold every time. Flat calls this time.
500. Call. 3-5.
Imi calls as well with clubs as well.
The baby.
And Ganesh puts the baby in with the ace jack. He has got short stacked.
Oh, you're all right. I thought
He's not short stacked, but I mean relative to the others.
Sounds the same.
Still got 100 bigs there. So just open jams 100 bigs.
Hold.
Wave shakes his head to the 100 big jam.
little.
In a 40k buy-in tourney.
So nice to be on top.
None of them can call him. And he'll steal all the dead money in the middle.
You're never getting called this on our side.
Because everybody called. I'm like, okay, value.
I'm not going to do that. You'll see it later. You'll see it later. You'll see it later.
That had
I
me.
mean, I had 1.5 to call.
That had me dominated.
I mean, 2.5. Because I had 1,000 in already.
You see, under the gun raise and all these guys are limping with shit. I just put them in their place.
Well played.
And Doc is telling us here to just put everybody in their place there. And he steals all the dead money in the middle.
I think we had the same man, maybe.
It's queen.
10, what are you at? 10-6?
10-5.
10-5, yeah. 10-6. 10-6 is a good hand.
King 10.
TVN.
King 10.
Chin. Doctor.
10 comes. You'll die.
Ah, doctor.
Call them, doctor.
Imagine what the commentary in the
I
back.
was about to say, I don't know what the combox is saying about that.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're saying, how do you just open jam 100 bigs? But we know what you're doing, Doc. Steal all that extra, the dead money in the middle.
Hold. 1,500.
We have dangerous player here on the table.
You are number one dangerous player.
Someone calm there.
1,500. Raise to 3,500.
Even the way he throw the chips is a pro, man. I don't know. I throw them like this myself.
We keep this.
Yeah, the way he throw the chips is a pro. Look at you. You don't even know how to throw the chips.
He's trying.
Yeah.
3,500.
Nick giving the commentary for us, saying Imi's the ultimate pro, even the way he throws the chips. It says Doc doesn't know how to throw chips.
Yeah, because actually what is happening, we are moving Asman here.
Oh.
We go on that side.
They are moving to the other table.
Yeah, we go on that side.
So nobody with the ace.
Then we have a freedom.
King Jack of Dog Faith is still ahead here. Imi will use the position though
5,500.
from the D to bet with the worst hand and to steal it away. So you're right, Nick, ultimate pro. Using the position properly. Button moves. There's Ahmed Karim. We're probably going to jump in very shortly. Possibly after the dinner break. Some of the guys are waiting for that.
What of them?
Glancer, 1,515.
There is this where Gio was sitting between Max and Joe Rami. We can see the pile of chips in front of Max now,
Okay, thank you. Almost time anyway.
having knocked out Gio.
Yeah.
Let's see if Gio jumps back in after the dinner break.
Nick,
Yes, sir.
1,500 to play.
Nick folds under the gun. Alvin with the ace-3
Raise to
suited.
4,000.
Raise it up to 4,000.
4,000 to play.
Rajiv Clayton, Imran all out the way.
4,000 to play.
On to Doc on the button. Queen-3 suited.
Code 4,000.
Makes the call.
Fold. Total 4,000.
Put those glasses on there.
Glasses on.
I brought my glasses as well.
Let's see. Oh, wow. I've never seen you play with glasses.
Yeah, no, I brought it especially for Alvin.
Loganathan.
Ah, la, la.
Are those Ravens?
Yeah.
Wait.
So Doc makes the call there. Flop is 4 deuce 10. Gut shot for Alvin and the ace high still ahead. He bets. Called by Doc. Flush draw now comes on the turn for Alvin, but he checks because the second 10 comes. Can't check.
Check a bet. Check a bet.
Jack of spades on the river. Alvin gets the check mark. Doc now going to have a little steal at it.
16,000.
Alvin is ace high. Let's see if he can sniff this one out.
8 seconds.
There's a half pot bet on the river. There's Gary in the background. And Doc will steal that one away.
Might be good. Jack 9.
10 or nothing.
Win.
10 or nothing.
You wanted to.
Just to remind you, you'll be
What a
moving
bluff.
tables during the break. It is a 1 hour dinner break coming up, so you'll be away for an hour. You'll be going to table 16, which is right here. The
There's the T-Rex of Max Davison,
nice to
standing
watch my
protecting those
commentary
chips
about
along
Max
with that snail.
Massive range.
Never ever let the truth get in the way.